Hello, welcome to Working Dragon Mystic, where we discuss real, metaphysical, and occult knowledge so that you can manifest real and tangible results in your life. This week, we're going to be discussing potions. Yes, get ready for a potions class, so stay tuned. Okay, thank you for joining me on this lovely, wonderful, quiet morning. Except for the fact now that I turned the camera on, everybody's going to get loud. But hopefully they won't. We'll finish a video without it. Now, this week we're going to be talking about potions. I get constant emails about potions. Some of them are very reasonable and logical questions. Others, well, they're wanting to know how to make liquid luck and all these other things from Harry Potter and whatnot. And I understand there is a great love of potions. Potions have always been one of those things that we've heard about through different literature. And let's be honest, Alan Rickman as Professor Snape knocked it out of the park. Who wouldn't get interested in potions? I myself am not really a Potter fan. I didn't even really like the movies, other than Rickman. Sorry, I know that's a taboo for a lot of people, but just wasn't for me. But that said, potions are a thing. Now, here's the kicker. The reason you don't hear a lot about potions in magic today is because by and large, when people's talking about a magic potion, they're thinking of something much more dramatic than what a potion is. And when we actually get down to talking about what potions truly are, we begin to quickly realize you've actually been doing potions a long time without knowing it. Now, you're probably wondering, what the heck do you mean I've been doing potions without knowing it, Drake? Well, that's pretty simple. We use potions here at Working Dragon Mystics all the time. Recognize this? That's my coffee cup. Yes, coffee can count as a potion. It is brewed. Tea can count as a potion. This is my bottle of water. I have this with me practically everywhere I go. It always has water in it. Okay, sometimes it has green tea in it, but mostly water. And that too can act as a potion. In fact, I do utilize it in that manner when I go to the gym. In fact, here in a little bit, I will be going to the gym. So I will actually demo what I'm meaning on that, okay? So all a potion is an energetically infused liquid in which you can drink. That is it. So if you're using mugwort tea to help with your trance work, you're essentially setting that mugwort tea as a trance-enhancing potion. If you're using green tea to help with hunger or to lose weight, again, a potion. Now, just brewing these, okay, for example, green tea has this reputation for helping one lose weight. Now, just brewing it and drinking it can do that. That's just fine and dandy. Is that in and of itself a potion? Technically, yeah, you brewed it for a purpose. You made tea. The tea itself can serve a purpose. Anything we brew and imbibe, even a hot toddy, can count as a form of potion. Now, you will get better results if you energetically imbue it with the intentions. See what I mean? I turn this camera on and everybody wants to get noise. Sorry about that. If you imbue it with the intentions and the energy to align it with the goal in which you're drinking it for. So, for example, I do drink a lot of green tea, and when I brew it, I actually do focus on it, and I imbue it with energy. So, how would I do that? Well, let's say I pour me a cup of tea. Well, what I do when I brew tea is I either brew a French press of tea, or I'll just brew it by the cup, depending on my particular feelings that day. Or I'll cold brew it, okay? So let's say I'm brewing hot tea, because that's the quickest. So I drop my tea bag in here, and I know it needs to steep 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, depending on your taste. I know everybody has a different opinion on it. But usually for me, it's 5 minutes is a good cup of green tea. I also enjoy oolongs. But while it's steeping, I will actually have my hand directly over the cup, focusing my intentions on exactly what goal this potion is to help me achieve. Now, if it is fitness or weight loss or something like that, you would. And in fact, lately, my goals have been fitness-based, and my strength gains have definitely increased. Even the people I work out with and the people who are around me have noticed a massive spike in those gains. I may shift over a little bit more to aid in weight loss because I'm trying to slim down, not just put on a little more muscle mass, but that's fine. And you can easily do that with that cup of tea while it's brewing. Once it's brewed, you're good to drink. Of course, this is coffee, but that's okay. You get the point. Now, if I was to do a French press, I'd do the same thing. While it's brewing in the French press, I would go ahead and imbue the entire French press, which would then allow me multiple cups of tea for that purpose. So, you can make large quantities if you want. Now, with cold brew, you have two options, or well, three options, really. You could actually charge it and imbue it with the energy needed once you get all the things in your container before you stick it in the fridge. Or you could do so after. But my preferred method for the cold brew is let's utilize this time. And I like to do it before, let it sit for a day or two in the fridge to get good flavor on that cold brew, tea or coffee. And then I pull it out and I imbue it again. So it's ready to go. And I can make large containers of tea or cold brew coffee that way. It does take a bit more time, but I find it gives me some relatively good results. And I think now they're vacuuming. Oh, Lord, help me. Okay. Now, so for something like this container itself, you could do some spell work on the container so that what you put in the container does help you. That I would not view as a potion because you're enchanting the item, not the liquid. Anytime we're doing potions, we're thinking about the liquid inside. Now, in here, I just got water. I'm pretty boring when I go to the gym most of the time. But I will take green tea or water. Today, I'm just taking water. But all you need to do in this case is get your container. This is metal. I prefer metal containers. If you have the plastic sports bottles, that's fine. That's not going to change anything. Contrary to some spiritual beliefs, the plastic won't kill you. Guys, don't put hot liquids in plastic. That's another video, though. But hold that, and again, just focus your intent and the energy on it. In this case, I'm going to focus, let's actually start with that weight loss. So I would actually hold the bottle, and you can hold the whole container and imbue it into the liquid through the container. That's fine. I do that in a pinch, but I do prefer to have the container opened. And I would just focus it. Focus on that. Focus on weight loss. Focus on helping aid my weight loss. Boosting my metabolism. Push that energy into it. Push that energy. And I'm actually wanting to try and feel both earth and fire energy to keep me grounded and solid, as well as to help with that energetic boost. Keep me on focus. Keep me determined. Keep me steady. And now, one thing I love to do is I'm going to actually set my long-term goal with the potion. I'm going to focus on that long-term goal, which is to get back down to my old training weight, which was 250. That's, muscle and everything was on that. So we're going to focus on that, focus on that. Okay. And after a minute or two of that focusing, cap her off. Boom. I have a quick and easy potion that is essentially charged water. That's why we really don't hear a lot about potions. When we talk about the fact that you can easily charge a liquid with a magical property like this, that is indeed a potion. But it's charged water. Everybody does it. It's pretty easy to do. and it doesn't fit the fantasy ideal or the literary concept of what a potion is. Now, this was a quick example. You could easily take multiple herbs that have similar associations that are edible and brew a tea or substance from that, and also charge that while cooking and after. So you can really get creative here. This actually is a form of kitchen witchery, and you can utilize this very, very easily. In fact, bone broth, broths in general, or stocks, these are very well known for their healing properties. Those are easy go-to potions. Heck, chicken soup, it's mostly, it's got a good, hearty, healthy broth in it. That broth is one of the things that makes chicken soup so healthy and so healing. And when we use kitchen magic to imbue it for healing, we get a better result from it. So you are using both kitchen witchery to create a potion and a food base at the same time. But you are eating it, so fewer people view that as a potion. I kind of agree, because I don't really view soups as potions, though I do understand there's a gray line there. But to me, when I consider a potion, I consider something I can just drink, and I do this all the time. Different things that I'm working on in my life. Like I said, I've been using it for strength training, rebuilding up some muscle mass. And also, I am now going to start utilizing it to aid in furthering my weight loss, which I've been doing really, really well on. Now, I will say this. A potion can aid you in weight loss. Don't think that you can eat cake, hot dogs, and just junk food the same way you do when you got big, and think that drinking a little charged water is going to suddenly change your biochemistry to the point where you're just going to get skinny. It doesn't work that way. You still have to do the work. Magic ain't going to do it for you. It will help you. It will aid you. It will not do it for you. It'd be nice if it did. It'd be nice if it did, but it don't. All right? So I hope this gives a quick little insight on what real potions are, and that they're not these little red liquids that you're going to drink and watch your wounds heal up right before your eyes or some craziness like that. But I do find them extremely, extremely beneficial to the practitioner. I do view them more in kitchen witchery, because it's essentially brewing coffees or teas or something of the like, just as you would in the kitchen. In fact, most of the things in your kitchen are the best things to leverage for potion making. And because of that, yeah, to me, this is full on a kitchen witchery thing. But I do understand why a lot of people don't. But it is very versatile. It allows you to express your creativity. And it is so, so easy to do. You can do it with any liquid. I mean, even if you're at a gas station and all you can get is a crappy cup of coffee or even a glass of water, you could do it real quick and easy. It takes 5 minutes or less to get a reasonable effect from it. Honestly, with my potions, I never spend more than 5 to 6 minutes charging them. I've never really timed myself, but I don't really spend long charging them, because I know that I can continually to make more quickly and imbue them throughout the day. So it's more of it's quantity, and it works really, really well. I've always had great results with this method and using them. All right. Give this a try. Whether you're trying to get in shape, whether you're just trying to study. I know some people who have used this technique to imbue their water bottles or the liquids in them to help aid them with cognitive functions while studying, to help them remember what they're reading, to help them with recall during the test, things like that. So yeah, you can get very creative. In fact, I think the concept of using it to study was wonderful, because not only can you use a potion to help you memorize and remember what you're studying. Technically, most schools when I was in, they would let me take a water bottle if nothing else. So if I could sip on this and it helped recall what I studied as well. So I'm really getting help from two sides of the fence with the potions on that. I think that's a really great ideal. I've seen people use potions to help with indigestion and other things like that. But some people argue, well, you're just drinking water. Water helps. And it could. That could be it. I have noticed, at least from my perspective and my data, they are a big, big help in my life. And from the other people I've talked to and worked with, they also get a great benefit from them. So I would definitely recommend you give them a try, get creative with it, and have some fun. I mean, you're going to drink water and stuff anyway, so why not try to leverage it and make it help you reach your goals? All right. Now, if you've enjoyed this content, consider hitting the subscribe button below. Also, be sure to turn on notifications. There's a bell down there somewhere. So you're notified anytime we release a new video or we go live. We try to do a live stream every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like to support the channel, we do have a Patreon as well as YouTube channel memberships down there now, which directly integrates here with the YouTube channel and all the perks of the different tiers on both of those. Tier 2, Tier 3 has special content, live streams and videos only to them, discounts, access to early release of classes for the online school, all these little different things that can be a nice little benefit. And a way of saying thank you for your support of the channel, because you all really do make it possible for us to keep the lights on and keep sharing this information and attempting to reach and help as many seekers out there as we can. Alright, so until next time, I'm Drake. This has been Working Dragon Mystic. Take care. Goodbye.